This is the Healthworks coconut flour. It says Healthworks Superfood coconut flour. It's a 4-pound bag. We are actually going to use this coconut flour to make pancakes. We have 1 cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a cup of coconut flour, 1/8 of a cup of maple syrup. All right, we're just going to put everything in the bowl here. So our coconut flour, our baking powder. Stir it all up with a whisk. Start adding your syrup. Add your vanilla. And then start adding your eggs. All right, we got our eggs in there, our vanilla, our baking powder, our syrup, our coconut flour, and then we're going to add some milk. All right, now we got our milk and we're going to whisk it all up. The thing about this coconut flour is it doesn't look like much, but once you add the milk and the eggs to it, it really starts to thicken up. It expands. After about a minute, this will be about twice as thick. So just let it sit here for a minute and it will start to swell up. You can see here how thick it's starting to get. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is coconut flour. Then we just heat up a pan and we put a little bit of butter in there to cook with. Doesn't take much. Now look how thick it is. Like I said, this stuff really thickens up. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Now you just pour some in the pan, about a pancake's worth, and cook it up. Kind of shake up the pan a little bit there to spread it out. So we're at medium heat over here on the small burner. We're at number 6. And once the pan starts to heat up, we're going to move it down to number 3. So if you just keep an eye on it, at this point you're looking for it to start to bubble a little bit in the middle. So it's just like a regular pancake from here. You just wait for it to bubble and then you flip it. If you flip it too soon, it'll just fall apart. One of the biggest difference between these and regular pancakes though is that these are really delicate. So you don't want to wait until it's ready to flip. If you flip it now, it's just going to fall apart. Kind of check it and see, but it doesn't look like it's ready yet. It's still pretty soft. We're getting close though, we're getting some bubbles in there. Starting to bubble up a little bit there. Got a little bubble right there. Getting pretty close. All right, we're gonna go ahead and check it out here and see if it's ready to flip. Looks like it is. There we go. Looks like a nice little pancake there. Somewhere in between cornbread and a pancake, but this one looks a lot more like a pancake. It is just a little more mealy than a regular pancake, but it's not as mealy as an almond flour. The almond flour is a little bit more of a mealy texture. We like to make some extra pancakes and store them in the fridge. I just put them in this bowl here so our son can have pancakes every morning. He can just take these and put them in the toaster oven and heat them up just like those old-fashioned waffles, except for these are a lot better.